Another Ramadan is refreshed by Coca-Cola and nourished by Checkers Custard.
Ramadan, another Ramadan, another Ramadan, Ramadan, another Ramadan, another Ramadan, another Ramadan.
What does it mean to fast the month of Ramadan? It's also very essential. Of course, a lot of people at home know that okay, it's Ramadan, there we start fasting. And so, but when you look at how scholars have handled it, and when Allah was saying that kutiba alaykum siyamu, what does siyam mean? What does sawm mean? What does it imply? Basically, bare bone fasting is abstinence from food, from water, and then for cohabiting with one's wife. Food, water, cohabiting with one's wife from dawn to dusk.
Welcome back to the talk segment of another Ramadan TV series. We've been having an interesting segment with Ustadh. He has been saying so much about Ramadan, the virtues of Ramadan, what are the things you're expected to do, and what are the things you're not expected to do during this Ramadan. Now, Sheikh, you've been saying,
We're
talking
discussing
about
the
the fundamentals of
yeah.
Siyam in
Yes.
Ramadan. Please continue, sir.
Jazakallah khair. So I was arranging those discussions around the verses, and then you go to the next page of Surah Al-Baqarah, and you see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that أُحِلَّ لَكُمْ لَيْلَةَ الصِّيَامُ وَالرَّفَثُ إِلَى نِسَائِكُم. It's allowed for you to have intercourse with your wife if it's in the evening or the night of Ramadan, because initially some would also abstain from their wives, so I don't want to go down that lane. However, we have this verse right now tells us the period for that fast. It says وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا, eat and drink حتى يتبين لكم الخيط الأبيض من الخيط الأسود من الفجر ثم أتموا الصيام إلى الليل. So eat and drink, immediately the white thread of dawn becomes distinct from the dark thread of night, then you pause. And immediately the sunset. And so what is sunset? Sunset is the set, because some of these things need practical explanations, right? Immediately the orb of the sun, that disk of the sun, sets beyond the horizon, then that's the end of fasting, based on our observation of sunset and sunset, and then that's the end of the fasting. And then we have
sorry to cut you short there. So the horizon, are you talking about natural horizon, or does it include artificial horizons where we have skyscrapers and all that?
This is a very important question. And it's one of those questions that people it brings up debate. So we ask ourselves at the time of the Prophet, this was when the Quran was revealed. What horizon was being talked about? It was what was plainly available to the normal eyes. And I tell people this: that if you live in the city center, you don't see the horizon, right? Yeah. You don't see the horizon. And the horizon is that place whereby it seems the earth and the heavens meets, right? So at times one would need to project. Okay, the sun has set. So for me personally, I favor using a lot of these prayer apps, particularly the Isna setting, because
which are largely very accurate.
Yeah, particularly Isna.
And Sheikh, I'd like you to talk on this, please, because a lot of people are now averse, especially the older generation. They are averse to the use of the application. And it's sad that some of these people are educated and they studied physics in school. And yes, they are our fathers, and and even our generations too. Some of them are averse to the use of the application. They still follow the 2 and 4, and you know what I mean, right? So how do you, please say something briefly on the usage of science to understand the fiqh
it's almost be a lecture on its own. But let me just say this, and it's good. We can't cover everything, but we want to throw those seeds out there that going to make people think. And we said that
especially with Fajr and Sahur.
if you
iftar,
live in
rather.
city center, you cannot see the horizon. You have to sort of project forward and so project forward or backwards. And okay, look, what time is it? So and there's a problem also with those apps, right? Because at times the calculations also vary. That's why I mentioned it's
And
not
location
specifically.
matters.
So location, right?
Yeah.
So location has been largely dealt with in technology. Like you go outside your location automatically.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but basically the base rule is that you stop eating by dawn, and you know that by dusk when the sun sets, you're supposed to do your iftar. In the month of Ramadan, everybody knows the time of Maghrib. The people are going to be in the mosque. So even if the imam did not come to the mosque, Imam, look, we've heard that when you play the sunset, look at it. So this is basically the fundamentals of fasting. There's something that people assume is a fundamental, and it's not. But we need to talk about it. It's highly encouraged. It's sunnah. It's very important, but it's not fundamental. And the reason why I have to talk about this is the fact that some believe that if they don't do it, their fasting will be invalid. And that is the late night prayer that is observed in congregation, called the Tarawih. So the Tarawih is highly encouraged. The Prophet ﷺ said, Man qama Ramadan, imanan wa ihtisaban, ghufira lahu ma taqaddama min dhanbihi. Whoever prays the night of Ramadan, having faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and expecting the reward, will have his sins forgiven. Is that important? But the validity of your fast is not tied to your observance of Tarawih. This is where I want to talk about. So some say, why are you not fasting? So, I didn't pray Tarawih yesterday. No, it's not related. You have to fast. So this is the fundamental of fasting, and then you now have all these other aspects around it. You do a lot of charity in the month of Ramadan. You do a lot of good deeds in the month of... And I think Muslims actually do this. Muslims sort of like we go and sleep throughout the year. In Ramadan, just everybody wakes up. No, we have to. Yeah, so I think that we do that a lot. For us that are imams, we see a lot of beverages, cocoa drinks, sugar, and that.
Yeah.
so we see this. We realize, okay, yeah, Muslims we come to the responsibility. Okay, we have to do it of sadaqah at this period. Yeah, all these are encouraged, but we should not forget the very important reason why we are fasting. La'allakum tattaqun, so you obtain the piety of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah make it easy for us.
Amen. Thank you very much for your explanation. Now let's go to the exemptions. People that are exempted from fasting in the month of Ramadan, Siyam in the month of Ramadan. These people.
Yeah, I think that's why it's important that the conversation be guided, because one may glide over them. So number one, when we talk about exemptions, there are about 2-3 categories. Number one, a menstruating woman is not required to fast. Even if she fasts, it's a sin. A woman undergoing lochia, postpartum bleeding, she's just giving birth, she's not expected to fast. If she fasts, it's a sin. She has to pay back those fasts after she's pure. So second exemption, people who are sick. Okay, I've got malaria and I can't fast. Or people who are in very harsh weather conditions. I remember that there were certain times that even scholars would say that, look, you have to break your fast. Particularly in the north, not in the south. I don't think we've experienced in the north.
I think even in the northern parts of the country here, it's still they play. You understand? There was a time. I'll tell you a little bit of a story. One of the students of knowledge who came to the Middle East. We've been there for a while. We got used to the weather. So he came during Ramadan. So when he came, and subhanallah, Sheikh back home too, and he was like, oh,
I can't cope with this.
I can't cope with this.
If one get dehydrated and lead to health complications, you're allowed to break your fast. You really allowed to become yusra wala you really become ala usra. It's ease, right? You don't want hardship for
But what if you feel like, okay, you know what,
this needs one needs to look at it critically, right? If scholars are coming along backed up with medical doctor that look, the period there's a problem with the weather now, you have to just break your fast, and then you see that no, it may become a sin if one dies in that circumstance.
And talking about weather conditions too, what about people who have 5 hours of daytime?
Yeah, fine. That is good for them in winter, and I think that probably some of them it's good for them. That's why, and it oscillates. At times you fast in summer, and you are fasting 10, 15, 16, 17 hours.
Yes.
And people fasting.
Yeah.
People do this. I mean, so people become Muslim in the West, Europeans, they become Muslim, and they are fasting the next Ramadan.
In the
16 hours, 15 hours.
In the Scandinavia now,
yeah.
they are having longer nights than there are days.
So this Ramadan we pay them.
Yeah.
So even if it's 3 hours, fine. That's what, in as much as we have
3 hours of
yeah,
the day.
in as much as we have distinct sunrise and
Yes,
distinct
and
sunset.
distinct
So
sunset.
when it's summer and the days are lengthier, and then they ask me questions, I say that, well, he who enjoyed winter fasts, or should endure the longer days that come around in summer.
No.
So but basically, exemptions also are pregnant women, breastfeeding women. They are exempt from fasting if this fasting would have a negative effect on them or on their fetus. What are they to do? She should do fidya, feed people in lieu of the days she's going to miss, and she doesn't need to pay back. However, you know, we have different school of thought. It depends on what you are convinced about ultimately. So what is essential? May Allah SWT give us a reward in Ramadan.
Jazakumullah khairan. It's been a very exciting session with you, and we're very happy to have you here. Beloved brothers and sisters, viewers at home, we've come to the end of the talk segment of another Ramadan TV series. If you would like to rewatch this episode and many more to come, you can visit our YouTube channel at Another Ramadan TV and subscribe to our channel, and also give us a follow on Instagram at Another Ramadan TV series. On behalf of myself and everyone in the studio, we say a greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We exercise our faith through fasting, as it is an injunction from Allah in the Quran, where He says that fasting is an obligation on us, as it was made an obligation on those before us, so that we can attain piety.
To me, Ramadan means obligatory fasting in Islam, and it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam and one of the commandments from Almighty Allah.
One of the beauty of the month of Ramadan is that everyone, be it the rich and the poor, we are totally submissive to the will of Almighty Allah.
We involve in special prayer, which is Taraweeh, and we also involve in Tahajjud, especially during the last 10 days of Ramadan.
So we do our azkar, we call people to prayer, we encourage ourselves. During the Ramadan, we do things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be happy with us.
Ramadan jẹ́ oṣù kan tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa ń pa gbogbo ìlú mọ́, ó dẹ̀ máa ń fọ ìlú, ó máa ń fọ èèyàn gan, ó máa ń sọ èèyàn di àtúnbí, ó máa ń sọ wá di èèyàn mímọ́, because nínú Ramadan tẹ́ bá notice àwọn èèyàn ò kí ń ṣe ìṣekúṣe bí irú àwọn tó máa ń mu ọtí, tó máa ń mu sìgá. Wọ́n máa ń respect oṣù yẹn because oṣù ńlá ló jẹ́, ó jẹ́ oṣù tí Ọlọ́run ní àpọ́nlé fún jù.
Bá a ṣe wà nínú àwẹ̀ báyìí, gbogbo àwọn ìwà wa tí a ti ń hù tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, bóyá ó ní àwọn ìwà kan tá à ń hù tó jẹ́ pé bóyá ká lọ sílé ọtí, bóyá ká lọ ṣe fàájì, bóyá ká kàn jáde lọ, ká lọ pàtó. So nínú Ramadan kọ́ wa pé gbogbo àwọn ìwà tí kò dáa yẹn a gbọ́dọ̀ gbàgbé ẹ̀.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa la mọ̀ value tí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ká lè fi láàánú ara wa ni, ká lè fi ṣàánú ara wa ni, ká lè mọ̀ wípé àwọn kan wà ebi ń pa wọ́n, wọn ò róúnjẹ jẹ. Àwọn kan wà gbogbo bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe yìí, Ọlọ́run wa fẹ́ ká fi ebi panú fáwọn tá a ti ń jẹ, fáwọn tá a ti ń mu. Ẹlòmíì gan á tún róúnjẹ tán á tún yí dànù, ẹlòmíì ò róúnjẹ jẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n látara àwẹ̀ tá a bá gbà yìí, àwa náà lè mọ feeling pípẹ́ ni tí ò róúnjẹ jẹ, a lè mọ pain tó go through ń pẹ́, a lè fi ṣàánú ara wa.
Allah, there's only one God and we are the children of Adam. Allah, la ilaha illallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to season 2 of another Ramadan TV series. It's Ramadan, and as we all know, there's no better time to engage our children beautifully in aspects of the day than now. My name is Asma Eniola Yusuf. I'm the founder of First Revelation Islamic Hub and also the author of this book, through the eyes of a Muslim child. I sell Islamic books to children and also run book reading sessions with children where we learn about Islam, Hadith, Quran, just basic aspects of Islam to nurture their understanding of the deen. Inshallah, this Ramadan, I'll be running the same with young Muslim minds on the kiddies segment of another Ramadan TV series. It promises to be exciting, engaging, and value-laden. I promise your children are going to benefit immensely from this session. So do please join us. Thank you. Ramadan Mubarak.
Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Hey, Ali Nuhu.
Yes?
I fit get selfie from you.
No wala.
Thank you.
Checkers custard?
Yes.
Wow.
Cut.
Shebi you know say I be king and I dey enjoy quality things. And if na custard, na Checkers custard be the choice for my house and for my family. Why you not try am today? Checkers custard dey for different flavors like vanilla, chocolate, banana and the milk. Get your own for that shop wey near your house abi market everywhere. Checkers, the rich flavor and creamy custard.
Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the very first episode of the Kiddies segment of another Ramadan TV series. As promised, I'll be here with the host of Muslim kids, and together we'll be learning, sharing Islamic teachings, hadiths, admonitions, and we'll be having fun as well. My name is Asmal. With me,
Jawad. Jalal. Bilal.
Faizan.
Farid.
Farid.
Jasina.
Amira.
Amani.
Jamila. And from all of us, we like to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, so we'll be learning about Tariq and his sister and his baby sister. Okay, so I'll proceed. Alhamdulillah, I have good news. Tariq says, I got my gifts. I got my new toy and I got my baby sister too. Mashallah. She doesn't look like mommy. She doesn't have long hair. And she looks like a brown dolly with tiny hands and feet. I know a lot about colors. Auntie Fola, my auntie, showed me colors at playgroup. Mommy let me touch the baby's hair. I like her hair. It's very soft and curly, like many tiny circles. Auntie Fola taught me shapes too. I want to call her Nona because my cousin Tasnim's doll is called Nona. But Daddy and Mommy said no. They said my baby sister has a better name, but I should call her baby sis for now. I wonder why. Do you wonder why they don't want to call her Nona?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll find out shortly. I like baby sis. I don't know too, but we'll find out. I like baby sis, but she makes a lot of noise. And everyone wants me to be quiet around her. Everybody carries her and sings to her. And Mommy is always feeding her. Grandma said I was just like baby sis when I was a baby. I don't think baby sis is my gift. I think she's Mommy's gift. Mommy got a toy for me and got baby sis for herself. Maybe Daddy should get a toy too. Do you think Daddy should get a toy too?
No. Yes. No.
Okay. Only Daddy can tell. Okay, so we have the akiko for baby sister. Who knows what akiko is?
Not the naming ceremony.
Naming ceremony, beautiful. So they are having a baby naming ceremony for baby sister, which is called akiko. Assalamu alaikum, Tariq says, I had a lot of fun yesterday. It was a naming ceremony, akiko for my sister. I ate a lot of food and my favorite drink, zobo. Some people gave me toys for being a good baby, a good big brother. Finally, I knew my baby sister's name. It's Asiya. She has some, yes, Asiya. Beautiful name, right? Yes. She has some other names too, just like me. A man cut off Asiya's hair at the naming party, and people were talking and saying some prayers. Daddy said, Asiya is a beautiful name. It is the name of a kind queen in the Quran who loved and worshipped Allah. Wow. Asiya means the caring one, or the one that tends to the weak. Don't you like that name?
Yes.
I do, because Asiya, I want to be caring as well, yes.
And she wants to join us.
Yes. Mommy and Daddy want our Asiya to be like Queen Asiya. We'll find out shortly, okay? Mommy and Daddy want our Asiya to be like Queen Asiya in the Quran and enter Jannah just like Queen Asiya, because we are that in the Quran, we're told that Queen Asiya is, as mentioned in the Quran, is promised Jannah by Allah. Who doesn't want to go to Jannah? We all want to, exactly, we all want to go to Jannah just like Queen Asiya. Have you heard of Jannah before?
Yes.
Who doesn't know about Jannah here? Nobody, mashallah. We all know about Jannah and we all want to go to Jannah.
Yes.
And inshallah, we will go to Jannah. Jannah is paradise. Daddy and Mommy said if we are good and worship Allah, we can all go there and we can have everything we want. I told Daddy I want my favorite toys, my favorite food, amala, and my favorite drink, zobo, and my favorite treat, ice cream. Do you know what amala is?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I like amala.
You eat amala? Yes. So Tariq likes amala a lot. I asked Daddy the meaning of my name, says Tariq, and he said it means the piercing star. I love my name and Asiya's name too. I think you should ask your mommy and daddy for the meaning of your names. I think you will like yours. So do you know the meaning of your names?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
I think I know now.
Okay, you do? Okay, so we'll talk about that shortly. Daddy says I have to help care for Asiya. Do you care for your baby sibling? Your baby?
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
wish
That's
it was
good.
a baby boy.
Okay. Daddy says I have to help care for Asiya. So I help bring diapers and I sing to Asiya while the adults do all the bigger stuff. I think I love Asiya already. Don't you love Asiya?
Yes.
She sounds like somebody that you should love. A cute little baby. I love looking at her sweet little face when she's sleeping. I have to go now. Daddy and Mommy are going to the shop while Mommy and Grandma takes care of Asiya. I like going out with Daddy. He tells me fun facts about things we see when we go out. He promised to teach Asiya and me more facts as we grow. I'll be back to teach you too. Mommy and Daddy always says it's good to share what we have and what we know. Bye for now. Don't forget to ask your mom and dad the meaning of your name. So tell me, do you all know the meanings of your names?
Yes.
Everybody here?
Yes.
Really? I can't wait to hear it. So let's start. Who wants to start? Do you want to know the meaning of my name?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Asmal.
Dum 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 dum.
Ramadan Mubarak, my Muslim brothers and sisters. How is the fasting going at your end? I pray that we are able to maximize the benefit that comes with this special season. Once again, I would like to welcome you to another episode of the kitchen segment of another Ramadan. As usual, we have an amazing lineup of chefs, and before I introduce the chef for this episode, I would like to go on a short break.
Dum 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 dum.
Hey, Alinuhu.
Yes?
I fit get selfie from you.
No wala.
Thank you.
Checkers custard?
Yes.
Wow.
Cut.
Shebi you know say I be king and I dey enjoy quality things. And if na custard, na Checkers custard be the choice for my house and for my family. Why you not try am today? Checkers custard dey for different flavors like vanilla, chocolate, banana and the milk. Get your own for that shop wey near your house abi market everywhere. Checkers, the rich flavor and creamy custard.
Dum 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 dum.
Welcome back. I have with me here Chef Adabos. This one that you're all dressed up in Checkers. What is going on? Gist me.
Yeah, I want them to check me out.
Now, oh shit! Now give us the gist. What is happening today?
Yeah, today we're going to have something simple.
Okay.
Yeah, we're making akara.
All right.
Yes, for the Ramadan fast. Here are the ingredients for the akara.
Okay.
Already washed beans, peppers, onion, tatashe, crayfish seasoning cube and the oil for frying.
All right.
It's that simple.
Very
So
simple.
yeah, so we are going to have that, and with our amazing Checkers 4-in-1 chocolate custard.
Now I see why
Yes,
you're all dressed up in
yes.
Checkers.
This custard, you don't need milk, you don't need sugar, you don't need chocolate, you don't need anything. Just
Hot
mix
water.
it hot water
Very
and you're good to
easy.
go.
Wow.
Good to go.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's get started. First of all, I'm going to wash my hands.
Tum 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 tum.
Here, our beans is ready, has been blended, and what's left for us is to season and fry. So I'll season this now. So
Alright.
crayfish.
So while you're seasoning, let me help to boil.
Okay, thank you very much. So crayfish, this is optional. People, to most persons don't add crayfish to their curry.
Okay.
Right. So this, but since I'm doing this, if I'm doing this in my house for my family, why not serve them? Right?
Yeah.
So I'll have salt, and I'll try 2 seasoning cubes and see if I will need the third one. Since I'm whipping it like this, it's still incorporating more air. Yes,
and
into
make
it.
Fluffy.
Exactly. Onion, yes, in the oil, just for flavor also. And put it. Right. Yeah. While we are waiting here for that to get ready, we can start with our custard here. It's only with Checkers that you can see this goodness, right? So let's make it.
Smells so nice.
Yeah, the chocolate flavor is intense. Yes, can you pour that in?
Okay.
Just hold on, let me mix it. Let me check on our akara.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, this is ready. They said no matter how good you know how to cook,
Exactly.
custard and pap will humble you.
Yes, so.
So let's see if we'll be humbled.
Maybe we should not talk.
Yes, yes, yes.
Finally.
Yes. Ah, see, Checkers does not disappoint. I'm actually humbled. Yes, this looks so good.
Looks so good.
It's
Wow.
so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Here you have it, our chocolate custard and akara to complement it. In fact, it didn't take us 20 minutes or less to prepare this meal. It was really fast. Like he initially mentioned that it was going to be fast. Less than 20 minutes we're done with what we're doing.
Yeah.
And most of all, this custard is the highlight for me.
It's beautiful. I like how velvety and silky it looks. The chocolate, I can even perceive it standing from here. Yeah, it's
and for people that like milk, like me, I feel like you can take this custard without milk. Looking at it, I've not tasted it though, but looking at it, I feel you can take it without milk.
Yeah, it's 4-in-1.
It has actually been an exciting moment with Chef Agabus in the studio. We hope to have you again.
Thank you, ma'am.
And on this note, we say Ramadan Mubarak.
Another Ramadan is refreshed by Coca-Cola and nourished by Checkers custard.
Tum 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 tum. The holy month is here again, praising Allah all day. From dawn to dusk we fast and pray, we chant and put to chain. Bring out the lanterns, light up the domes, we connect with the Quran. Do not even speak ill of your brothers and sisters, revive unforgotten sunnah. The Monday